Hey guys, what's up? Today I have a UU match. This one is against Sleezy. And looking at his team, he's got Armando for rocks and spin. He's got Zatu for screens, or maybe even Superior for screens. And he's got like complementing walls and his lantern and his wheezing. And then he's got Darmanitan just for sheer power, which I'm thinking is going to be scarfed. Because, yeah, it's the only offensive Pokemon really on his team. So I'm expecting this to take quite a while. But it's weird that he doesn't have like anything with spikes. You'd think maybe a Roserade or something would be good. But I'm gonna lead with my Roserade because I'm pretty sure he's gonna lead with Armaldo. I'm gonna go for the Leaf Storm. It's like 98 to 116% damage, and of course he's gonna live. And I'm like, so I didn't want to go for the Sleep Powder. I'm like, I want to save Sleep Powder. Especially if he goes into Zatu, then that'll be fucking stupid. But I'm pretty sure he's going to stay in. But I didn't want to put this to sleep because I'm like, I can OHKO it. But apparently not, and he gets some Stealth Rock, which, not a big deal. I do have a spinner, but it is kind of annoying that I have to spin them, even though he should have died. Unless, no, he didn't have Focus Sash because he had leftovers, right? I don't know why he stayed in to take, I guess he thought I would Sleep Powder, but then why not go to Zatu? I don't know, I guess maybe he thought I'd go for a Hazard or something, but it was stupid because he's got the Rapid Spin. Anyways, I go to Slowbro, he's going to set up screens. He's going to switch out into his lantern. So I go for the Psy Shock. That's going to do, like, absolutely nothing because of the Reflect, right? He put up a Reflect? No, he put up Light Screen, right? Because Psy Shock, even though it hits physical, it's still a special attack, so it's resisted by Light Screen. Anyways, gonna stay in and go for the Calm Mind because I can, and that Thunderbolt does a lot. Usually lanterns nowadays only like to carry the Volt Switch because they like to switch out a lot, and it's like switch advantage, and if it's ground type, they have stab water, even though they can kill them. But anyways, that does a lot, and I'm just like, okay, well, I got a Calm Mind, so now I can just slack off and just basically hold him here a couple turns so that he doesn't get a crit. Although, the thing is, because the first one did more than half, if he gets a crit at any point, I'm dead. So I'm like, I just really need to stall out that Light Screen and then hit him with some powerful Psy Shocks and hope he doesn't crit. Like, paralysis won't be too bad, but as long as I don't get fully paralyzed. You know, the drill. But I am totally expecting to get destroyed. But basically, I'm not really relying too heavily on Slowbro this battle because, yeah, Darmanitan, but I have two physical walls for that wall. One physical wall and another not physical wall, but it's got Intimidate and typing advantage, so yeah. And then Zatu with screens, I can't really hurt it too much. And as you're going to see here, he's going to switch into Wheezing, which means he either has Clear Smog or Haze, which, yeah, kind of sucks because I have Psyshock. And if I had Psychic, it would do so much more damage. But he does get off the Haze, and that does mean that my stat boost go bye-bye. But I go for the Psyshock at neutral, and I get a crit, but it doesn't kill him quite. But the fact is, the crit actually really helps him. Well, not really, I guess. I don't know. It helps him because he's gonna pain split anyways. Now the thing is, most Weezings I see have Clear Smog or Haze, pain split. Usually Will-O-Wisp, and then like Fire Blast or Sludge Bomb or something like that. But by the way that he's staying in, I'm like, he's gonna have Thunderbolt. I just need to watch my HP, basically, and I'm just spamming Psyshocks, because I know Lantern did a lot, but it's also got better special attack and its stab, so I know it's going to do a lot more than Weezing's Thunderbolt would if it does indeed have it, which is a little silly, considering, Fire Blast is good for the steel types that are immune to your stab, but I guess, I don't know what he has. He might not even have a stab attack, to be honest. He could have just Haze just to get around steel types, and I'm pretty sure it goes through subs. Pretty sure, because it's like a status move. It's like Taunt or whatever, or Encore. Anyways, whatever. There's the Thunderbolt. Doesn't quite kill me, but I do get off the Psy Shock, and it is able to take him out. Probably could have also gone for a couple Scalds there, maybe to get a burn and do more damage, because it's not hitting his physical side, but whatever. He goes into Superior. I'm going to switch up to Arcanine. This is my specially defensive Arcanine with Intimidate. And I'm ready to soak up, but I see him get an attack boost, and I'm like, really, Contrary? Really? Like, Contrary Superior is like one of the few things that I just hate seeing, because it's definitely OU, and it's just so annoying. But I have the right special wall. Arcanine, he resists, obviously, his two attacks, because he's not going for a Hidden Power, Ground, or Water, or whatever. It's most likely Fire. For steel types and grass types. Although when it does get pushed up to OU, when its ability actually gets released, I think ground would be the best because of Heatran. Because Heatran is able to take the fire and the ice very well. And really, you don't need to worry too much about grass types because they can't do much to you. I mean, there's like Virizion and Celebi and, well, Breloom, I guess. But anyways, he's not going to be taking like a +2 Leaf Storm. And then dragon types, yeah, but I'd rather kill Heatran because it's more common. Although dragon types are in general more common, they're just not all like Latias, you know. Anyways, stuff happened. I switch into my Roserade. He gets the burn on the Scald, which kind of sucks because that means I get a bunch of extra damage. I overpredict here, going to go for the Sludge Bomb, thinking he's going to switch into his Xatu to take the Leaf Storm. He doesn't, so that kind of sucks, but I do get the Poison off on him, which I think is 30%, I'm pretty sure, on Sludge Bomb. I think. And then Sludge Wave is slightly powerful at 95 and only 10% chance. I think that's the differences. Anyways, whatever. I gotta hit one top here because I know I can take a Scald. If he burns me, kind of sucks, but I'm not too worried about that because Hitmontop does have that nice base special defense, like 115, like all the other Hitmons. And I spin away the rocks, which not really a big deal, but mainly I wanted to do it for my Aerodactyl because he does have Focus Sash because he is your standard lead Haunt Stealth Rock, and I wanted to get them away and then go into Aerodactyl and take a hit and get up Stealth Rock and then kill his Armaldo too. But anyways, I end up killing his Lantern with a close combat because he didn't burn me. He switch out to Slowbro as he goes into his Xatu. Because he screens, I'm thinking the only attack he's probably going to have is either Psychic or U-turn, and I know I can take a U-turn, and he's not going to go for it because he just switched in to set up screens. So I can come in, switch out on Regenerator, and gain back a whole bunch of HP. Go to Arcanine because, again, a Psychic I don't mind, and a U-turn I definitely resist, plus Intimidate and stuff. Which, to be honest, I was actually half expecting Intimidate to get bounced back, but apparently not. So anyways, I go for the Extreme Speed, kind of, you know, I mean, Flare Blitz is obviously stronger, but I was also expecting him to switch to Darmanitan, but I don't know, whatever. Then he Thunder Waves me, so I'm like, unless he doesn't have Roost, which would be really weird, he doesn't have any attacks. But yeah, whatever. So he switches out. I'm going to get fully paralyzed. I'm going to switch out to him on top to fear the, you know, Rock Slide or Stone Edge, but Rock Slide is way smarter with Sheer Force because same power, better accuracy, and yeah, Stone Edge can crit, higher crit chance, but meh, whatever. Well, not quite same power. Rock Slide's like 97 instead of 100, but whatever. I'm going to predict the switch. Also advantageous to go for the Stone Edge just in anyways because it's Darmanitan. Hits him, but I know he's going to Roost, and he's going to then not die to the Stone Edge, obviously. So I'm going to switch out to Slowbro once again, and now I'm pretty much just going to start setting up a little bit, because I know he can Thunder Wave me, and that's fine, and I don't really care. I get fully paralyzed here, and is it, I think it's this turn that his Reflect ends? Yes. So here, I know he's going to go for the Reflect. I'm going to switch to Weavile, which seems stupid, because you know, once he's going to use Reflect, and I can't OHKO him with Night Slash. But the thing is, I don't care about being paralyzed, because I kill his Superior with an Ice Shard anyways at +2, and his Darmanitan, I have Arcanine and Hitmontop to take. I mean, Hitmontop can't really take a Flare Blitz, but he takes a bunch of fucking damage from that, and whatever. So he paralyzes me, I Sword Stance in the face, don't really care. Go for the Night Slash right through the Reflect, and just going to take him out. I'm actually interested to see the damage calc on that, because Xatu is not exactly very defensive, and dual screen variants tend to be max speed, max HP, so I think that would, you know what, I might have even maybe had a chance to kill him, because I am Adamant, because Weaviles generally like to Ice Shard things, and if not, then they're still faster. I mean, 125 base speed is ridiculous, so yeah, whatever. He goes to Darmanitan. I'm going to switch to him on top, take the Earthquake. I'm going to switch to Arcanine because I'm predicting the Flare Blitz. I'll just give him the -2 anyways. Even if he goes for Earthquake, I don't think it's going to do that much. And he just goes for the U-turn, so that's fine. He's going to switch into his Superior because I think it's his only thing left. And this is fairly advantageous for me. I'm thinking as long as I don't get paralyzed, I'm pretty good to kill him. Right? So I'll go for the Flare Blitz. Unfortunately, he does have the Reflect, of course, but I should be able to do a lot of damage to him, and I go for the Flare Blitz, and it does bring him down to, I think, right around like 20%. No, slightly above 20%, because it's not red yet. That's how you would know if it was 20% or less. But he goes for Leaf Storm again. I figure here I'll go for the Morning Sun, heal up, and then next turn I'll go for the Extreme Speed, and he'll die. So that's my plan. I mean, I could have just went for the Flare Plus. I mean, in the end, it doesn't even really matter. I don't need Arcanine to kill his Darmanitan, because, like, why would I? Especially since I have Aerodactyl anyways. He can outspeed both of these things. But yeah, go for the Extreme Speed. He lives! And I'm like, stupid Reflect, fuck you! So, yeah, he ends up killing me, but then he dies to the Life Orb, and like I said, he's got Darmanitan left. It's Life Orb, not Scarfed as I was expecting. And Reflect wears off perfect time, so I can come in. Don't even need to go for the Stone Edge, risk the miss. Not that it matters, because I do have a Focus Sash, and I can just whatever, so that's what I figured. He can't OHKO me, so I'll just go for the Earthquake, even if it doesn't kill him. Just hit him with it next turn, and he dies, but he dies here. And anyways, he has Life Orb, so he would have died shortly after it. I still had Slowbro alive, so there's not much he can do to me there. And yeah, he just dies, and that's the end of the battle. That was a 38 turner, I believe, and still fairly exciting, I think. You know, I mean, lots of switching and stuff, and nothing was really outright walling anything else, I would say. Well, sort of at the beginning with Lantern and stuff, but anyways, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the battle, because it was a pretty cool match. I did have one match with this same team before against the guy, and his team was actually very similar to mine. He had the same Arcanine, except it was actually physically defensive, and he had a Weavile. So I was in with Slowbro, and he was in on, I think it was either Arcanine, something else, where, like, going for Scald was obvious. He had a Melodic, and I'm like, he's going to go to Melodic to take the Scald. So I'm going to go for the Side Shock, but he goes to Weavile instead. I'm like, that's weird. I could have just Scalded you. But anyways, I hit him with a Scald. He barely lives, and he hits me with a Night Slash. And I'm like, okay, I have, like, a 80% chance to live this Night Slash. So instead of switching out, I'll just stay in and take it and smack him with a Scald, and it'll do a lot of damage, and he'll die. Unfortunately, he got a crit, and I was like, damn it. Like, it didn't mean I lost. It just meant that it was like I had, like, Hitmontop, Arcanine, and he had, like, Arcanine and Melodic, and it's just like, great. Now we're sitting here just fucking stalling each other, you know? And he was like, oh, well, you know, I got all those misses, meaning at the beginning of the match, I had Aerodactyl out, he had Arcanine out. I go for the Stealth Rock. He misses Will-O-Wisp. I didn't even see it because I was expecting him to be a normal one, and I was calcing something. And so I didn't taunt. I just go for the Stone Edge, which I missed, and then he burns me. And I'm like, wait, so you're mad that you missed a Will-O-Wisp, but I missed Stone Edge right back, and then you burned me anyways. It's like, and then I hit him with the Stone Edge being burned and -1 from the Intimidate, and it did like 20%. And I'm like, that, like, what are you talking about? And he's like, he literally said, obviously he said it wrong, but he literally said, if you can take it, don't play. And I'm just like, you mean can't? And I like how when I'm like, oh, that crit just made this battle a stallfest, you're like, oh, well, what about my bad luck? I'm like, well, that was pretty even. And he's just like, yeah, so I don't know. Kind of a stupid story, I guess, but anyways, like I said, hope you guys enjoy the battle, and I'll see you all next time.